So here's a lovely easy flow for you just to get things moving. Just make sure you move nice and softly with some big deep breaths. So get cozy in downward facing dog, spreading through the palms, pressing the hands down, bending one knee, bending the other, moving the hips around, and then float your right leg all the way out behind you, nice and easy. Bring it through between the hands, help it if you need to, and then all the way up into this warrior one. Hands come into prayer position, then reaching high as you breathe in. Just let the breath lead the movement. Maybe float the wrists around. Just move around however it feels good to move. And then interlacing your fingers behind your back to float all the way forwards on the inside of that right leg, lifting your arms. And then placing the hands down on the inside of that right foot and coming into this runner's lunge, just exploring, getting into the hips. Just move really softly, nice and easily. The back knee then touches the ground and just reaching round, looking over the right shoulder. Maybe you grab the back foot, maybe not, maybe it doesn't feel good. And then the right toes turn all the way out and then lean all the way back. It's a little bit of a back bend there. And then just swiveling the toes in, so the big toes working towards each other for a nice wide-legged forward bend. So just making yourself nice and cozy here. Again, moving around, however it feels good to move. Maybe interlacing the fingers again, just bringing the arms over the top of the head in that direction, just to squeeze any tension out of the shoulders. And slowly just walk your way back to that front foot. We meet back in downward facing dog and we float around, gather our thoughts, check in with the breathing, and coming into your choice of back bend. Don't come too high, keep the shoulders soft, keep breathing, keep softening, keep moving however it feels good to move. So back in downward facing dog then, a big in-breath floats the left leg out behind you. And just moving around here, maybe bring the foot through now, turn the back heel in, coming into warrior one, shoulders face forward, so do the hips, and have a float around. How does it feel? Maybe the in-breath lifts you and the exhale brings you back down. Have a play with this. Just floating easily, softly through the joints. And then interlacing the fingers to breathe in, opening through the chest, and then as you exhale, coming forwards on the inside of the left leg, lifting the arms. The hands then come down on the inside of the left foot into a runner's lunge, a lovely one for the hips. The back knee meets the ground, and maybe a nice twist here to just make contact with that back foot. If it doesn't feel good to do that, don't bother, and then lifting the arm to lean back before coming into your wide leg forward bend, just melting forwards, maybe hooking onto the big toes, and bending the knee one way, and then going over to the other side. Just keep it nice and easy and soft for yourself. Lengthening all the way down the legs. We meet back in that downward facing dog, lengthening through the spine. Long deep breaths. Coming down into child's pose and just take a few breaths here. Slowly unravelling, and that's it, you're done. Have a good day.